In the months following, protests erupting across the country. Celebrities like Oprah and Beyonce calling for the officers involved to be arrested and be criminally charged with Breonna's death.
My name is Tanaya, and this is the story of Breonna Taylor. Breonna Taylor was a 26-year-old African-American woman born June 5, 1993 from Michigan. She worked for University of Louisville Health as a full-time ER technician. It was a former emergency medical technician. Breonna Taylor and her boyfriend had dinner at Texas Roadhouse the night of. And across town, you can see on this whiteboard that they had a warrant out for a knock warrant arrest. Turns out Breonna Taylor's ex-boyfriend used to use her address as his own, and they thought that she would hold drugs for him and that she was affiliated with it because he used her own as her address. This is the pictures they had because they have been watching Breonna Taylor's apartment for a long time now, and they finally got the warrant out for the arrest.
Sergeant Amanda Seeley of the Louisville Metro Police Department's Public Integrity Unit. Today's date is Wednesday, March 25th, 2020. This will be a recorded statement from Sergeant John Mattingly.
She possibly held dope for him, received the packages, and held his money.
Police did obtain a no-knock warrant for Taylor's apartment, which has been widely reported. But Sergeant Mattingly says police concluded it was a soft target, so they would instead not going to announce themselves.
When the police went to Breonna Taylor's apartment, as you can see, they bust in, they didn't really knock, and they didn't know who was in there. Breonna Taylor and her boyfriend, Kenneth Walker, was in there. He said he shot back because he still didn't know who it was, even though they busted the door. And they said that it hit one of the officers in the leg, so they shot fire back.
Some of those go
This
through
is
Breonna
the
Taylor's
shot that
dining
went
wall
through
into the
Breonna Taylor's
apartment
dining
where
room and
pregnant
went into
woman
the pregnant lady's apartment next to
Please
her.
get police down here. They are shooting back.
How many shots
Please,
did you hear?
Man, they just shot about 7 or 8 times. They right here in front of my house. And I got my grandbaby and my kids.
After all the shots, that's when boyfriend Kenneth Walker noticed that Breonna Taylor was shot.
I don't know what's happening. Somebody kicked in the door and shot my girlfriend.
Okay, how old is your girlfriend?
She's 26. Breathe.
You said 26. Where was she shot at?
I don't know. She's on the grill right now. I don't know.
Okay. You said she's 26. Is she alert and able to talk to you?
No, she's not. Breathe. God.
Okay, and you said you're in apartment number 4?
Hell! Oh my God! Yes, hell!
An attorney for Taylor.
It's unclear if anyone responds.
This
By
is
this
boyfriend
time, neighbors
Kenneth
are filming
Walker
dozens of
being
officers
arrested for
arriving at the
shooting
complex.
But like he said,
Kenneth
he
Walker
didn't
backs
know
out of the
who it
apartment.
was.
Officers have their weapons drawn. At 1 a.m., about 20 minutes after police arrive, they lead Walker away.
You just said you were not in the bed. We were scared. No, we didn't know who it was.
Breonna Taylor's boyfriend, Kenneth Walker, got charged with assault and attempted murder of a police officer. But due to the national outbreak of the case, his charges got dropped. After the police officers was prosecuted for the death of Breonna Taylor, the grand jury agreed the officers who shot Taylor was justified in returning 5 after Taylor's boyfriend shot at him. None of the 7 officers that was there that night has been criminally charged. The main 3 officers that was involved, Cosgrove, Mattingly, and Higginson. Cosgrove and Mattingly was administrative reassignment, and Officer Hickman, who shot through the window who endangered Breonna Taylor's neighbor, was terminated. This incident was a worldwide tragedy which led to protests because everyone felt like she was sleeping, she didn't have anything to do with this, and they went into her home and shot fire everywhere, and she didn't do a thing, so it was very unfair. So they still haven't served justice for Breonna Taylor's name all the way because the police officers didn't get imprisonment or anything. So the world went out and cried and told everyone that she deserves way better, even celebrities as in Beyonce, LeBron James, and etc. Cosgrove, Madeline, and Higginson have yet to get properly charged for Breonna Taylor's death, which is another reason they have made protests and all these things because Breonna Taylor still hasn't got the justice she deserves, but we need to serve her justice. I had a good time doing this project because it shows that when you're Black, people really doesn't care about your life, and it's a lesson to me and the whole universe. So I really appreciated doing this project. And R.I.P. Breonna Taylor, I'm sorry. I think this incident could have been prevented if they would have announced and they would have made it clear that it was police. The amendment that was broken in the U.S. Constitution is the 4th Amendment, the rights for the people to be secure in their person, houses, papers, and the face against unreasonable searches and seizures.